Hi, hello. So, as you can tell, I'm now in my fishing gear. Well, you can see the rods on my shooter. They're still there for last night for being in Banff. What I want to do, just a quick clip. This is going to be the intro for tonight's video for the rockling. I figured I'd come and get a wee clip in daylight so you can actually see what the fuck I'm going to be fishing in tonight, because obviously you're not going to be able to see it at night because it'll be fucking dark. There's two possible ways this pans out tonight. One is that I'm fishing off of the rocks, cliffy, rocky bit at the left hand side of the bay. The other is that I'm fishing on the actual beach. However, where you park to get to the beach is currently a no-go zone because, well, you'll see in a minute. There's a little bit of construction and stuff going on, and there's a fucking jack-up rig in the middle of the bay, which I have my concerns about how it's going to fucking affect the fishing with the vibrations and stuff. But the tides this week are fucking root. It's no use up the coast because everywhere's over low tide. It's like last night, it was bite, fish, and then the tide got to a certain level of low and then it stopped. I was going back to the beach tomorrow to try for more turbot. However, looking at that surf, I'm going nowhere near any fucking beaches tomorrow. So I'm going to flip this round, and we're going to have a look at where we're going to be fishing this evening. So you can't really see it. However, that is the little jack-up rig that I'm talking about, and right about there, somewhere over on that side, is the rock mark that I'm going to probably fish tonight. Swing it around that way, and that's the beach. It's a shingle rocky beach. It used to be fucking pure sand. Now it's kind of shingle rock mark. I've successfully had both species of rockling off of both fucking places. The beach is probably more likely to throw up a bass and things. Over there, I've only ever really picked up rockling. As you can see though, there's a bit of a sea running, which means the beach tomorrow's probably knackered, so I doubt in. Maybe there'll be an actual day off tomorrow. I'll see how we get on tonight. However, also, yeah, that's on. So I could go for a bass this afternoon, but I mean, I've already discovered. But yeah, so we're probably going to be fishing just kind of to the left of the jack-up rig, a bit. I think you'll be able to actually see. There's a square area, a dark. It's like a little tunnel bit, and that's where I'd be fishing, roughly. So aye, that's fucking the script for this evening. Could be out there, somewhere out there. I'd like to be on the mark before dark. And given that the boys will be working till dark, it means I'm probably definitely gonna have to just fish the other side. It's a bit of a hike to get there, especially since the car park at this end's off limits, so I've got to go for the other end and walk the other way around. It is what it is. 15 down, 5 to go. We'll see you again this evening. So we have arrived. This is Mark. I'm going to be fishing out in the bay. There's a jack-up rig, which, now that I'm at a different perspective, is actually nowhere fucking near me. I ain't casting that far, but yeah, we're going to be fishing here, out into the bay. The beach is out there, however, yeah, base camp. So I'm going to get some baits in the water before it gets dark, and yeah, back soon. So yeah, trying my best to get some illumination on the subject. We have 2 rods in the water. That's a fair bit more fucking swell than I would have liked, not gonna lie. However, I mean, pass. Also, I've been on my arse fucking 3 times already. It's really fucking slippery here. So, yeah, not ideal, despite the fact I've got a lovely flat platform area to sit on, stand on, you know. The rocks are very slick. So that's an added entertainment for the evening, trying to stay upright. So far I've been on my ass, let's say 3 times. Plenty of padding, will be grand. So now we wait. I'm going to flip the camera around, move the fucking light and see if I can kind of like see just the kind of swell that we're working with here. Yeah, 2 seconds. So we've got the rods, you can kind of see there. Water's edge is just down there. Bit of a chop in that water, like, not gonna lie, there's a bit more swell than I would have liked, but hey ho. It's gonna be hard to film anything that's no fish with a light on them when they're sitting behind me, so it's probably gonna be not much talk until the end of this. As you can see, you know, it looks like it should be sound. However, as soon as you stand on those big granite rocks, very fucking slippery. So I'm gonna get myself comfortable and hopefully be back soon with some fish. Well, we didn't have to wait long for some action. It's looking very podly, but I mean, there's fish there, so I guess we'll find out what it is. Actually, I'm going to change the baits on the far away rod first, because they were out first. Or maybe we'll just get that podly in and put it to its fucking misery. Right, 2 minutes, we'll go and fucking retrieve this fish. So, bit of a chaff to get him. Not a rockling. Codling. Now, a few years ago, many years ago actually, I was fishing here with a guy for Fife. Really good fisherman. Wee Rob, he'd been world champion at one point. Anyway, he said to me when we were here fishing bass, he says, why do you guys no fish here for cod in the winter when it's a bit lumpy? Why do you travel all the way down to Bervie or Gourdon? And I went, fuck knows, because there's no cod there. That says something different. So I'm going to get him back. We're off the mark. It's not what I was looking for, but baby, maybe not going to have to travel so far to go coding this year. Right, back soon. So we just rebaited both rods. There was nothing on the other rod after the codling. However, the rod the codling was on is back out again. And by the time I've baited the second rod, first one's bouncing again already. If it turns out to be more codling, I'm going to have a long talk with myself this evening about what's going to happen with cod season this year. It may be that there's going to have to be a concerted effort put into hiking around here in some terrible weather to try for cod. Well, there's no try. Try for some decent cod. So who knows? However, this is looking decent tonight. I really need those rocklings to come out. I mean, codlings are fine, but rocklings are much better. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how this develops. 3 hooks in each rig again as usual. So yeah. Unless it comes out with a couple of big chunky bounces, I'm going to leave in 5 minutes. Don't even think I'm actually properly tightened down into it. So we'll go and just, yeah, look. Very, very, very fucking slippery. So let's just a couple of good knocks, so whatever it is, I'm pretty sure is hooked. So we'll just patience, grasshopper. Gonna take a seat and wait and see. So heads up, just a second. Voice is going to get much louder. There's going to be some very, very loud swear words. Sorry, I was a little bit excited about the fish that I'm about to cook and land. A little bit excited. So, volume warning if you're watching this through headphones or anything. It's about to get fucking loud. Where the fuck are you going? So, it's not a rockling. I'm pretty sure that is. Come here, you fucking slimy fuck. In fact, my very first ever fucking conger reel. It might be a silver. I'm not massively clued up. But I think that is indeed a small but perfectly formed strap conger. Breathing out my fucking arse, I had to go down and get stuck in the rocks. New fucking species, 30 plus years in the making. Conger fucking eel. Also 16. But oh my god, look what he's done to my rig. Holy shit. So I'm gonna get this prick back, take a photo for posterity, get my breath back, put a new rig on, and fucking yeehaw.
A few moments later.
Well, that there I'm almost certain is a shore rockling. She's only got 3 beards, as far as I can tell. I'll need to get my glasses on, check the top of the head, just in case it's a 5. However, I'm going to say shore rockling. What I want now? 16? 17? Fuck knows. I've lost count. However, shore rockling, I'm pretty certain. Completed it, mate. Another one fucking down. So I'm going to get this back out and see if I get the 5 beard if this is a shore, or vice versa. Going to have to get the fuck off of here soon. I've already had to take 1 rod in. It's just not worth fucking climbing down there to try and get the rigs out the rocks, because the tide's shooting out at such a rate of knots and I'm up on like a cliff. So I'm going to get this guy off, get him back. 1 more cast with this rod and I was going to actually move to the harbour where my car's parked, but might not need to. Fucking dancer. Here we go. So she's rattling away boning again. Just nearly, it's maybe been in a couple of minutes. Baited it up, cast it out, tidied up the other rod. And she's bouncing away again. I don't want to tempt fate, but am I really going to get my other rockling as well tonight? I mean, that would leave me with 2 species, which I could probably do tomorrow, really, if I put my mind to it. There we go. Yeah, I could probably do that tomorrow. I mean, as you can see, this mark's become a bit of a fucking hazard. The water's miles away now. I'm having to haul all my gear across all that rock, so I've been down there 4 times now. You don't want to be down there. 2 seconds. Sorry, as I was saying, yeah, you really don't want to be down there. Very, very, very slippery, and it's also very wet. So this will be the last cast for this mark for this evening. I think, given how successful it's been, I'm not going to fucking go somewhere else. I'm going to go home, I'm going to feed the cats, I'm going to feed myself a couple of fat doinks. And publish last night's video, which is currently rendering. Check me. It's kind of stopped bouncing, so I'm guessing I've got a rockling hook that's just kind of lying there. They don't really do much. They give a couple of little dunk 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 dunk, and then they'll just kind of lie there till you pick them up. I like that eel that tried to fucking knit one, purl one with my fucking line and my leader. Obviously this is I'm gonna just fuck off, and I'll come back when there's a fish, because I'm on the backup head torch, so the illumination's not the fucking best, but I'll be back soon. So back in the car, breathing out Mars. That's a fucking hike when you've got heavy gear with you. Hold on. So one of the 2 target species rockling done. Confirmed something that I was told years ago, that bit of fucking surf, why aren't you fishing Sanford for codling? The answer is because we're fucking idiots and we like to drive 3 years in another fucking direction to do it. So that's gonna be fishing this for cod this winter, definitely. I don't want to get too excited about the eel until I've got Lenny to 100% ID that as a conger, and we're putting to bed a 37 year odyssey. I've spent more time fishing for conger than any other fucking fish. I mean, I'm looking here across the Peterhead Harbour. There's a mark there that allegedly throws them up. I fished it fucking about 10 years ago in the winter. Over the middle of the month in the small tides. 12 hours, 7 fucking nights, and got a couple of runs and fuck all. It's always been my jinx fish. I've had guys catching them fucking right next to me when we've been sharing the same bit of mackerel. If I've genuinely put that to bed after 30, I'm 51 now, I tried first when I was 14, 36, 37 years. You'll actually get to see the mark where I first tried to catch one. I say mark hole, where I used to live when I was a kid, because there's a good mini species mark near it. Won't be tomorrow, it's far too fucking rough. I've now got to figure out if I can get the other rockling tomorrow night. I was going to try for a weaver tomorrow. I was going back to the beach for more turbot and to try and get the weaver, which would put me to, I believe, 18. I think currently we're on 17, which leaves 18 weaver, 5 bearded rockling, vivaparous blenny, shawny. I can do all those with reasonable certainty. I mean, this might just be the adrenaline and the dopamine talking, but we're going to try 25. 25 species since the beginning of September. I mean, it's, yeah, surely. I don't know, I'm high as a kite. So I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna get fucking washed because I'm absolutely fucking drenched with sweat. It's why my eyes are stinging. There was also a fair bit of salt spray around there, so no, I've not had a fat doink yet. It is literally just with the saltiness in my eyes, with the sweat, and but fucking yes. I believe that's 16 and 17. Show rockling, conger fucking eel. Love to fucking see it.